Hey, sit right here. You make these guys. I know they want you to sit here because of me. They're gonna have to do it.
Holidays. We appreciate you being here tonight for our board meeting. As you can tell, it's not your typical board meeting because we have a lot of great student entertainment this evening. I'd like to thank the Andy Roberts Orchestra entertaining us in the lobby pre-meeting under the direction of Anthony Noonan. Let's give them a round of applause, please. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce the PACE performers under the direction of Aaron Oxford as they provide us with some holiday cheer. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the piece performers under the direction of Aaron Oxford. And now we ask the board members to come forward so that we can have a picture made with the group.
engine on. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm about to be 70, so I'm 70-ish tonight. Now, I got a couple of rows around here that I didn't have when I was in the 70s, when I was about a size 0, so overlook those. Anyway, I want to thank you for coming this evening, but we're doing our program a little bit different from the agenda. So I'm going to be the director. We do need a pledge of allegiance done. So they all are going to do it in unison. So can you all stand up, please? And on the count of 3, we want to say the pledge. 1, 2, 3. You want to go ahead. Thank you so much. Come on, let's take a picture, board members.
Just to let you know what's going on to the parents and the students. They are heading out into the lobby through a back way because of the large number of individuals we've got coming in for our recognitions. I know. Again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's great. Okay. So, how we're reading this, fix it. Okay. All right. We apologize for the sound. We're working on it as we're trying to move through a very busy program. We have a number of recognitions for this evening, and of course, it's always good to start with a very special group. Please join Clayton County Public Schools and the Clayton County Board of Education as we congratulate the Elite Scholars Academy Lady Knights volleyball team on winning the Georgia High School Association Division I state title. The team, by completing a commanding set victory over Gordon Lee on November 4th, earned the school's first athletic team state title ever. So that was really good going. Please come forward as I call your name and meet the board. Tori Harris, Emily Hardin, Jade Brown, Emily Lang, Malia Felder, Shelby Sanders, Anaya Dixon, Peyton Smith, Haley Kyle, Isabel Harden, Rosaria Johnson, Sanaya Harris, Kennedy Walker, Messiah Gomez, and Coach Catherine Lawrence, and assistant coaches Alessandra Ellison and Myra Hampton. And by the way, that was Samuel West. And would like to ask Dr. Ralph Simpson to come forward to join the group, along with Mr. Gary Townsend, if he is in the audience. Tim Guiney, Dr. Tim Guiney. And also Mr. Farmer, Mr. Lonnie Farmer, if you would come forward as well. And Dr. Colbert. Hold up, guys. Don't walk away yet. So we thank the Elite Scholars team, and we thank you for being here and congratulations. Okay. The team goes. Yeah. You can go. Go through the center. That's it. Yeah. For this next group, we like for Dr. Simpson, Dr. Colbert, Dr. Guiney, Mr. Manning, and Mr. Farmer, if they would be present. And any principal that is in the room, because I didn't have this list, who might have one of these outstanding young individuals in your school, please come and join us up front. The Clayton Eagles wheelchair handball team came up just a little short in its bid for the state championship on Saturday in Perry, Georgia. This was a Saturday a few weeks ago. The Eagles came up short in that game against Houston County. The overall 2024 season, however, is an outstanding accomplishment for this amazing group of student athletes, and we salute them for this great season, and we also salute the adults that work with them week in and week out. So congratulations. Please come forward as I call your name. Kyla Ray Brown. Andrew Dotson. Joshua Eunice. Michael Martins. Gary Woodruff. Jose Aguilar Saldana. Caden Salter. Dylan Douglas. Jody Hood. Aiden Adams. Darren Matlock. And now for the adults who are, one of them is our board member, Mr. Art Christmas. Coach Sebastian Tillman. Titus Gonzalez. Dr. Sheila Cook. Mr. Dwight Smalls. And Trina Smith. Thank you. Okay. Now, before anybody moves, we want to say we're going to do a separate congratulations. The American Association of Adaptive Sports Programs Incorporated honored 32 recipients and organizations in 23 different categories at a recent 6th annual Aspire Awards event, celebrating the outstanding contributions of individuals and organizations supporting student athletes with disabilities to get off the sidelines and into the game worldwide. The Board of Education and Clayton County Public Schools are proud of the following athletes who were honored at that event. Earning Female Varsity Most Improved Athlete, Lanaya Jones. Earning Female Varsity Athlete of the Year, Kyla Ray Brown. And earning Male Varsity Athlete of the Year, Jaden Lowe. We just want to congratulate those three special students for that great recognition. Congratulations. Okay, we're going to regroup a little bit for some of the school officials. We'll have Dr. Colbert, Dr. Young, Dr. Johnson, Mr. Farmer, Dr. Ratliff, Dr. Hopkins, Ms. Anna Cox, and Principals Michael Faison, Dr. Deborah Green, and Dr. Shakira Cheney. If you would please come forward. Tonight, we salute the winners of the second annual Spanish Spelling Bee competition held this past October. This year's event brought together students from 34 schools and highlighted the importance of multilingual citizenship within the district. The competition featured 9 rounds of rigorous spelling, and in the end, one student spelled the winning word correctly. And I hope I pronounced it correctly. And the winning word was protection. Okay. Finishing in 3rd place from North Clayton Middle School, Mateo Rodriguez Baron. Please come forward. We also would like to recognize his coaches, Alexis Sowell and Sandra Kaufman, if they're here. In 2nd place, Sherilyn Flores of Babb Middle School. And Chantal Pinnock was her coach, and if she's here tonight, please join us up front. And our 1st place award winner from Riverdale Elementary School, Annie Rivero. And her coach is Dr. Philip Brookshire. For this next award we're recognizing, we would like to ask Dr. Young, Dr. Colbert, Dr. Johnson, Dr. Ratliff, Dr. Hopkins, Ms. Ebony Brown, and Mr. Craig Coleman please come forward and join the board. Also, we would invite Principal Sarah Stevens. We're getting ready to see some serious hardware. Tonight, Board of Education in Clayton County Public Schools proudly recognizes the winning teams of the second annual Helen Ruffin Picture Book Reading Poll. These are teams from our 26 of our elementary schools representing kindergarten through grade 3. They competed answering questions about the 20 picture books nominated for the Georgia Picture Book Award. Following 6 rounds of standard competition and a tiebreaker round, 3 teams earned the medals as top scoring teams. We congratulate Tara Elementary School and Oliver Elementary School on finishing 2nd and 3rd place, respectively. And now it's time to congratulate the champions who are from Sweat Elementary School. Please come forward as your name is called. Mason Taylor. Asada Silla. Kaylee Sims. Joseph Camp. Galen Joseph. Ilana Baylor. The mayor. Zelaya Johnson. And Coach Sandy Smith and Coach Sharon Wilkerson. Principal Stevens may need to help him with one of those trophies. Now, this would be a great story about a great team winning a county event. But by winning the county event, this team qualified for state competition. The Swin Elementary School went into state competition and won the Metro Region Championship. And in the spirit of Cyber Monday, but wait, there's more. Because of by winning the Metro Region Championship, the Swin team advanced to the state finals. And fought hard and finished 2nd in the state of Georgia. Congratulations. We have a couple more recognitions. And for this next one, I invite Dr. Ralph Simpson to come forward. Last October, Dr. Simpson was recognized by the Fifth Treasure organization for his outstanding work in changing the narrative of school-age Black male students as exhibited by his most recent hosting of an assembly for male students at Morrow High School. Fine-tuned treasure honors Black men who have demonstrated exceptional resilience and determination in the face of adversity, using their experiences to uplift and transform their communities. Recipients of this prestigious Treasure Hunt Award exemplify strength, perseverance, and a commitment to breaking barriers while inspiring others through their leadership, innovation, and service. I don't know who wrote this, but they had to have written it with Dr. Ralph Simpson in mind, and we congratulate him tonight. Thank you. We have two more recognitions. For this one, we're asking Dr. Yes. Well, Dr. Simpson is a very busy man because he gave the keynote address to the Virginia School Board just last week. And also, it was Illinois. Was it Illinois? He told me Virginia is one of those. It's one of those states up there. He did it. For this next recognition, I invite Dr. Ebony Lee, Mr. Gary Coleman, Craig Coleman, please. It's that kind of night, and Ms. Ebony Brown, to please come forward. I forgot my prevagen this morning. I think that's the problem. And we also invite Asia O'Hara and Aiden Rukarudru to please come forward. Tonight, the Board of Education and the school district recognize these two outstanding students. Ms. O'Hara is from M.D. Roberts, and Aiden is from the Stillwell School of the Arts. We recognize them as being part of the Clayton Reads video that earned a national award as presented by the Georgia School Public Relations Association. These scholars played a significant role in making the video so impactful and memorable for everyone to view it. And we congratulate them for their participation. All right. And finally, one thing I will say is for the board, before when we finish this next one, that we will be turning the mic over to Ms. Shakira Rice for the drawing that we do every month. So please be aware of that. But on behalf of Mr. Mark Christmas, representing District 2, we would like to recognize Ms. Kim Griffin, School Secretary at Rivers Edge Elementary School. Is Ms. Griffin here? Come on up. Ms. Griffin is being recognized for exceptional vigilance, attentiveness, and going above and beyond to ensure the safety of the students and the staff at her school. Ms. Griffin's actions exemplify the core values of Clayton County Public Schools and we are truly grateful for her outstanding efforts. Ms. Goree, Dr. Goree, did you have anything further you wanted to? All right.
All right. It is my honor and pleasure to recognize someone that is near and dear to the board. Uh, Throughout the year, we come and sit on the dais and look up, and we have beautiful gifts here. Miss Deborah Collier. Are you here, Miss Collier? Come on up, Miss Collier. Oh, see, Miss Collier, please don't tell her. It's here for us. Miss Collier just, I can't even, I'm getting emotional. Uh, Thank you so much for, it's just a pleasure being on the board to know that sometimes we come out here and people really appreciate us. You can look on social media and we have all kind of comments, not a lot of compliments, but what you do, just leaving us those nice little presents, it's so complimentary and we appreciate it. So I wanted to give you a certificate and look, I'm giving you something. It's a little something in this envelope. And I want you to use what's in this envelope and you spend it on you, okay? Instead of somebody else. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Now, I'm hoping, did you bring that back? Is Miss Ebony Austin in the, Ebony Austin from Nubo, is she in the audience? Okay, she says she's going to come, so if she comes, I'm gonna give this award to her. All right, just hold on to it. Do we have? I also want to acknowledge, since the board is, I can't reach, uh, actually, Ms. Chief Walker can help me out with these names. Uh, Chief Walker, the officers that went to New York, we are, I have a certificate for them, but they actually got the day off today. They drove 15 hours with Jonesboro High School's Majestic Marching Band, Jason Cedar, uh, and what's Karen Henry. We want to commend those people. And I want to thank my partner, I'm gonna say in crime, Dr. D. Haney. We sat in the rain and watched the band come down the street. I think my pedometer said 17,717 steps. They put us off on Fifth Avenue, told us to walk. We were on 52nd Street. We had to walk all the way over to 30th Street. Then we got over 30th Street and discovered we were in the wrong place. We had to turn back around. But I think we marched just as much as the band did. I also had the pleasure to see the young ladies that perform in the Radio City Music Hall. They performed before the Rockettes, and they were just beautiful. I'm going to see if I can get some video to. Well, I'm sure that at some point Dr. Lee will have some video because they had a videographer, and it was just beautiful. I mean, I felt like a proud mother of 300 children. I'm just sitting there boohooing and crying, and it was such an honor for me to I go downstairs and run into them because I always wanted to be a Rocketeer. I need a prayer cloth, I want to go to the little kick here. But it was just an amazing experience for the children to be in New York City, and they had a ball. And so I want to thank the principal of Jonesboro High School. I want to thank the band director, all the parents, all the students. And I really want anybody that's looking at this board meeting, I want to thank Clayton County because Clayton County, the world knows who we are. I had friends all over the place just putting the footage on Facebook, and it was like just one day. I guess the arts, the music brought us together. Everybody had something positive to say about Clayton County, and I was just so glad to see it. So I'm going to tell y'all one little secret though. When I take the parade, so I came home, I'm looking at it the other day, and then I'm looking at all of these people that came out and performed, and I said, those people weren't on those floats. So, there's this little secret. The only two people that went through the rain were the Temptations and Warren. They were on the floats and Al Roker. Everybody else, they get in front of Macy's and came out the door and performed. So they weren't wet. But our kids, they were awesome. And so community, Clayton County, let's get together right now and start supporting those students because they'll be going to London in 2 years. And I think it's going to cost about $4,000 per student. So we need to help them achieve their goal. And I believe that is Mount Zion that's going to Hawaii. So they're going to Hawaii. So we want to support everybody. And I just again want to thank the safety department because they went beyond the call of duty to be with those children. And then they help get Dr. D and I around as well. I think that's all that I have. Are you done? Is there something else? Okay.
I apologize. Okay. It's the season to forgive. We'd like to congratulate a group of individuals who have earned a special recognition. And I'm going to ask the students from Mount Zion Elementary School and their wonderful support team, their principal, and their counselor and music teacher to please come forward. Tonight, the Board of Education, and I will also invite Dr. Coleman and Ms. Ratliff, Dr. Ratliff, Dr. Hopkins, Dr. Bowie, Dr. Young, Dr. Johnson, and of course, Tanisha Sullivan Whitlow and Mr. Curtis Benjamin to please come forward. Tonight, the Board of Education honors Saving Our Daughters organization and 8 Mount Zion Elementary School students who were selected following an extensive audition process to perform on the Cinderella Suite album. The audition was part of the career development series developed for CCPS by Saving Our Daughters under the Little Cinderella Reporters Initiative. Cinderella Suite is an inspirational children's album that will encourage the next generation of girls to pursue their wildest dreams, break past historical gender barriers, and become history itself. From representing grade 3, London Cox and Lila Hill. Representing grade 4, Raina Gator and Zanari Williams. And representing grade 5. They're going to find my paper. It went away. Oh, here it is. Cynthia Friend. Lonnie Lewis, Kalaya Roy, and Alyssa Towns. And we also thank Ms. Kelly McKinney, the music teacher for the group, and Ms. Carla Barnes, school counselor for the school. And we want to also thank Saving Our Daughters Representative Curtis Benjamin. And as I turn the microphone over to Ms. Rice for the drawing, we'd like to say happy birthday to Dr. Corey.
Okay, we have District 2, was supposed to be tonight, so that's Mr. Christmas. So Ms. Williams, we will now skip to you, the poll for this month's You've Been Noticed. We did have a mortgage last month, and you have, Ian. Okay, Charles G. High School admin team, all right. Someone at Charles Drew, teacher last name Brown, congratulations. All right, I believe that Miss Austin is here. Hey there you are. Come on up, we have something for you. When I tell you that Clayton County comes together for children, this woman right here, Miss Ebony, excuse me, Miss Ebony Austin is the owner of the Nouveau Bar and Grill. This lady gave Jonesboro High School $20,000 to make it to New York City. I'm going to shake everybody's hand. And it could not have been done without her. I'm telling you, this lady right here, anytime she supports the school, I think last year she gave 15,000 to Jonesboro. And as Mr. Goodwin said, some people say that they're going to give money and they don't. Come on up here, Ms. Austin. So this says Clayton County Board of Education presented to Ms. Ebony Austin, owner of Nouveau Bar and Grill, in appreciation of your extraordinary generosity and unwavering support to our community and to the students and staff of Clayton County Public Schools. Your commitment has transformed lives and is an inspiration to us all. Dr. Clayton County Board of Education, Dr. Jesse Gore, Chair, Mr. Benjamin Strickland, Vice Chair, Ms. Mary Baker, Ms. Jasmine Rose, Mr. Mark Christmas, Dr. Dietrich D. Haney, Ms. Sabrina Hill, Ms. Joy Tellis Cooper, Ms. Victoria Williams, and Superintendent, Dr. Anthony W. Smith. Congratulations. Come back. Miss Ebony, come back. We gotta get a picture. Is Dr. Guiney in the audience? Come here, Dr. Guiney. Dr. Guiney, please. Dr. Guiney. Is Miss Howell in the audience? Come up, please, Miss Howell and Dr. Guiney. Happy birthday.
Got that right.
All right, you all. I'm sorry. I have to get everything adjusted so I can call the meeting to order. All right, I'm gonna start by calling the roll. Ms. Bowles, District 1,
Present.
Mr. Christmas, District 2, Jesse Goree, District 3, District 4, Ms. Victoria Williams,
Present.
District 5, Dr. D. Haney, District 6, Ms. Mary Baker, District 7, Ms. Sabrina Hill,
Present.
District 8, Ms. Joy Tillis Cooper,
Present.
District 9, Mr. Benjamin Straker,
Present.
Superintendent, Dr. Anthony Smith,
Present.
Attorney, Mr. Clem Doyle,
Present.
Administrative Assistant to the Superintendent, Ms. Arlesia Battle, Board Liaison, Ms. Kim Blackwood, and Administrative Assistant to the Deputy Chief, Ms. Don Blau. All right, we've had a very enjoyable beginning of this meeting. So proud of our students, and I sure wish we could have seen the other band that performed outside in the atrium. But before we get started, I do want to acknowledge, I want to ask for a moment of silence and prayer. We did lose two employees over the holidays. Mr. Gordon, who was a bus monitor, and Mr. Green, who was a bus driver. They both had heart attacks and passed over the Thanksgiving holiday season. We also lost a student at Eddie White. I don't have the child's name, but let's take a moment of silence for those individuals, and let's keep those families in prayer, please. Let's take a moment. Thank you. Thank you. I also want to recognize the fact that it is the holiday season, but it's also Sagittarius season as well. And yes, the best of the best. So I want to recognize a few people who have had birthdays, and if I forget your name, please let me know. But I do know that Dr. Guiney has celebrated a birthday. I let's I know that Miss Ramona Bivens, our CFO, celebrated a birthday. I know that Miss Denise Hall, our Director of Transportation, just celebrated her birthday. And one of our coaches and former principals, Dr. Eldrick Horton, today is his birthday. And up here on the dais, Miss Georgillis Cooper will celebrate her birthday on December 12th. And as I said, I'm just going to stand and profile a little while. I am 70-ish, so that's why I look like that this evening. And I will be celebrating my 70th birthday on December the 5th. And I just want to thank the Lord for making it. Now, somebody's pointing down there. Who did I miss? Oh, no, I know Dr. Simpson's birthday is coming up. I have him. I'm sorry, his birthday is December 14th. Look, I got these. Yes, it is. I have these real glasses on, and I got these fake glasses over top of them. So I'm sorry. I forgot to look down, and my afro is a little bit in my face. So I'm so sorry. Okay, so we have those to celebrate, and we just want to thank everybody for bringing out these nice presents here. And I want to thank Miss Rice and her team for decorating the boardroom. All of these decorations are from Miss Rice, so we greatly appreciate her getting us in the spirit. Okay, so now it is time for us to get to business. We've had our students from K-Pace to do the Pledge of Allegiance. We've done the board recognition, and now we are down to the ethics statement. The ethics statement says, in accordance with board policy BH, it is the duty of every board member to avoid both conflicts of interest and appearances of such conflicts. Does any board member have any known conflict of interest or appearance of such conflict with respect to any matter scheduled to come before the board at this meeting or appearing on our proposed agenda? If so, please identify the conflict or appearance of conflict and refrain from participation in the matter involved. Okay, now we're down to our public participation. Let me read the rules for public participation. The Clayton County Board of Education welcomes public participation and will hear any interested individual pursuant to the guidelines outlined in policy BCBI. Members of the public will not be allowed to discuss individual personnel issues or confidential student matters. Speakers must identify themselves and topics before speaking. Speakers will be given 3 minutes to speak, and time may not be yielded from one speaker to another. Board members will not respond to comments from speakers. The chair may respond as appropriate. Issues requiring possible actions by the board may be added to future agenda. Issues that may need to be addressed by the administration will be duly noted. Abusive language and/or personal attacks will not be permitted. Individuals addressing the board must at all times adhere to the civility policy. So I have a few names on our list. Got to locate it though. Okay, the first name that I see on the list is Tanya Lonaker or Tania. Okay, Tanya. Okay, come on up, please. All right.
Oh, okay.
You can
I'm
start.
sorry,
Yes,
it's my
ma'am.
first time. Good evening, board members. My name is Tanya Lonaker. I have 2 kids that goes to Unidos for the last 5 years. I feel like I am my children's teacher at home with all the homework that is giving out by unqualified teachers, unclear and poor communication from teachers to parents. Parents are not feeling heard. I am here to ask that the current administration step down. And thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, the next name that I see is Maria Marino. Come on up.
Good evening. Let me focus. Good evening, members of the board. My name is Maria Marino, and I am the president of the school council at Unidos Dual Language School. I am here tonight to represent the concerns of numerous parents in our community who feel their voices are not being heard and their concerns are not being addressed. Since the last board meeting in November, many parents have not seen tangible improvements at Unidos despite previous discussions. The administration's efforts have not resulted in noticeable positive change, which is deeply concerning to the community. The administration has not been proactive in integrating with the community or embracing the cultural diversity that makes Unidos so special. And the community feels disconnected from the school, and parent engagement has significantly declined under the current leadership. Communication between the school and parents has been inadequate. Many parents feel they do not receive updates or information in a timely manner, nor in a language they can easily understand. Clear and consistent communication is essential for building trust and collaboration. Unidos is known for its school spirit. Yet this has been noticeably absent. The pride and enthusiasm that once defined our school have been overshadowed by the administration's lack of outreach and support. There is a troubling lack of transparency regarding school decisions and operations. Parents feel left in the dark about important matters, which leads to confusion and frustration. The current staff at Unidos appears to be unprepared for challenges they face. This has led to gaps in student learning, with many students feeling unmotivated and disengaged from their education. Unidos has already lost excellent dual language educators, and there is a concern that more staff members may leave if these issues are not addressed. The loss of qualified staff will further hinder our students' ability to thrive in a dual language program. The school has lost 2 parent liaisons in the past 2 years, one in the 23-24 school year and another this year. The lack of a consistent point of contact for parents has contributed to feelings of alienation and frustration. The culture of Unidos regarding inclusivity and diversity is increasingly under threat. There is a concern that the administration's actions or lack thereof are failing to uphold these important values that are central to our community. Regrettably, the community feels unsupported by the administration. The lack of engagement, the inability to address issues effectively, and the failure to recognize and address our concerns have led to a sense of alienation among both students and parents. Most importantly, these ongoing issues are affecting our students' ability to succeed. The school's core values of providing a quality education and nurturing each child's potential are not being upheld under the current administration. Our students deserve better. Many parents have raised concerns about how the administration has handled issues brought to their attention. These concerns remain unresolved, and parents feel that their voices are not being taken seriously. I ask the board to intervene and support our community by addressing these concerns urgently. We are all working toward the same goal: to provide a supportive, inclusive, and high-quality educational environment for our children. The parents at Unidos are eager to collaborate with the board, the administration, and the teachers to make this happen. But it's very clear that the leadership changes are necessary to restore the trust and community spirit that Unidos once enjoyed. Thank you for your time and attention, and we look forward to working with the board. We need your help.
Thank you so much. Thank you. The next name that I have on the list is Rebecca Olivares. And come and correct me, because I know I didn't, Oliver's, okay, thank you.
Good evening, board members. My name is Rebecca Oliveris. I'm here to speak on issues that
Can
I
you do me a favor? Just, yeah, pull it up a little bit. There you go.
Let's
Go
talk
ahead.
soft too. Good evening, board members. My name is Rebecca Oliveris, and I'm here to speak on issues that I have experienced along with other parents that couldn't be here tonight. I've had children in the needles for the last 10 years. There has been lack of communication from the current administration and teachers to the parents, unqualified teachers giving out excessive homework, 504 and IE plans not being carried out adequately. We feel that the current administration is not transparent, and I'm here to request that the current administration step down. Since we were last here in November, there has been little to no improvement in the needles. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you so much. What?
Parents, if you, before you leave, if you can assemble in the foyer area, I'd like to come down and say a few words to you privately before you leave the meeting.
Do you want to go now, Dr. Smith, or you want to tell Mr.? No, that's it.
Yes, I'd like to briefly meet with the parents out in the foyer for just a minute.
Okay. You want to just, you all let Dr. Smith speak with them. We'll just maybe take a little moment here, please. We'll take a recess for about 5 minutes.
Madam, Ch- Madam Chair, Mr. Vice Chair, members of the board, staff members and community, you've been briefed on the hearings in executive session. Please respond accordingly.
All right, board members, on the Tribunal 2024-2025-02, I move that we accept the superintendent's recommendation of the tribunal decision. I need a second, Mr. Straker.
So move, Madam Chair.
All right, it's been moved and properly second that we accept the superintendent's recommendation of the tribunal recommendation. Please vote. All right, and we have 8 members in favor. That's a unanimous vote. Thank you. In regards to the second tribunal, which is 2024-2025-03, I need a motion in regards to the superintendent's recommendation. Ms. Hill.
Madam Chair, I recommend that we accept the recommendations of the tribunal by the superintendent.
I need a second, Mr. Straker.
So move, Madam Chair.
It's been moved and properly second that we accept the superintendent's recommendation of the tribunal's findings. Please vote. And the vote is 8 in favor, a unanimous vote. Thank you. The next item on the agenda are our announcements. Is there a video?
Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, Superintendent Smith, District Administrator. A fifth-grade student at Michelle Obama. Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, Superintendent Smith, District Administrators, and citizens of Clayton County. I am Zoe Tillman, a fifth-grade student at Michelle Obama.
We have the pleasure of sharing the board announcements for I am Clayton Blackburn, a fourth grader here at Michelle Obama STEM Elementary Academy. We have the pleasure of sharing the board announcements for December.
During December, in addition to this year's holiday sponsorship, coordinated by the district's homeless education department, has been themed Cards for Caring, Making Christmas Connections, and It's Closer One Card at a Time. Gift cards in amounts of $25 from supermarkets, department stores, and restaurants are preferred and are greatly appreciated. Cards are being accepted through December 11, 2024. For more information or to contribute a gift card, please contact our education department at 770-473-3250. Clayton County Public Schools is conducting its second annual Toy and Coat Drive. We invite all stakeholders, employees, parents, students, and community members to help us spread holiday cheer by donating new or gently used coats and toys for children and families in need. Collections will be accepted through Friday, December 6th. The district will have a holiday extravaganza for our families on December 18th, 2024 at the Morrow Center. More information for families to sign up will be shared closer to the event.
National Letter Writing Day is Saturday, December 7th. The special day offers a chance to take the time to send a handwritten letter to someone special. All the district's offices and schools will be closed from Monday, December 23rd, 2024 throughout Friday, January 3rd, 2025, in observances of the district semester break. Monday, January 6th, will be a staff development day. All employees, with the exception of security guards, will report to work. Students will return to school on Tuesday, January 7th, 2025, as the district resumes to its regular schedule. This will mark the second semester. There is no work session in the December for the January 2025 board meeting. Clayton County Board of Education is expected to take action on a calendar of meeting for 2025 later tonight. As we look ahead into January 2025, please be reminded that Friday, January 31st will be a face-to-face learning day. That means that students will be in a school. An updated 2024-2025 year calendar can be found on the district's website.
Madam Chair, this concludes the announcements for the month of December. Thank you.
2025 year calendar. Madam Chair,
I have a question. Dr. Lee,
for the month of December.
is Channel 24 on? Is it running? Can you come up to the mic? Because it was so much noise during those announcements that.
Yes, I want to confirm that we are live streaming Channel 24 and it's up and running. And that's all Ronald do.
Okay, so I hope that we can replay those announcements
Okay.
because it was so much noise. I don't know what's going on with our sound system, but I think Dr. Young can also answer this question for me.
Okay.
I'm trying to make certain. He's saying that on January the 31st on our calendar, was listed as an ELBC day.
It's a face-to-face.
So, but it'll be face-to-face learning. So for the public, we need to make sure we let everybody know that that is not an ELBC day anymore. It will be face-to-face. Okay,
Yes, and
thank
we
you.
did issue a press release and we can resend it as well.
Okay, because we want parents to plan accordingly. All right, thank you. Okay. No, we didn't lose a day. I believe we're doing that in regards to our graduation situation. We're doing it because we're having to shift our graduation because we didn't get the dates that we needed, but shouldn't have a problem again. Okay, the next item on the agenda are the minutes from board work session, October 21st, 2024. Do we have any additions, corrections, deletions for those minutes? Seeing none, we'll accept them as presented. I don't know what is going on. Minutes from the call board meeting, October 24th, 2024. Is there anything that we need to correct, add, or delete? Seeing that, we accept those as presented. Minutes from the board meeting, November 4th, 2024. Do we have anything that we need to add, delete, or correct? Seeing that, we will accept the minutes as submitted. On the next agenda item is the consent agenda, which consists of the financial report, SPLOST revenue report, purchasing report, SPLOST construction report, capital purchasing report, HVAC Group V GMP. It's 5 Roman numeral. HVAC Group 6 GMP, and personnel changes report. I'm going to entertain a motion, but I want to pull the capital purchasing report. So I'm entertaining a motion for everything under the consent agenda except for E. Ms. Cooper.
I move that we accept the consent agenda report, removing the capital purchasing out of it.
All right, I need a second. Ms. Baker.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and properly second that we accept the consent agenda as presented with the exception of item E. Please vote. All right, and the vote is 8 in favor. All right, I pulled the capital purchasing report because I sent a question regarding the warehouse that is being built, and I'm not sure what the answer was. The answer, I didn't get it. Is that inside of the building, which is taking up space, or it's outside of the building, Mr. Joseph?
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board, Superintendent Dr. Smith. To answer your question, Madam Chair, it is within the existing space of the former Lovejoy Middle School, taking up spaces at the former chorus room and the former technology lab.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'll entertain a motion for approval of the capital purchasing report. Ms. Baker.
So moved.
All right, a second, Ms. Hill.
Second.
All right, please vote. All right. And the vote is 7 in favor and 1 in opposition. All right. We are now down to the business agenda for action. This is policy series A, second read. We've had the second read. We are voting this evening. I need a motion for approval of policy series A. Ms. Bowles.
For the business agenda, I would like to pull item E for discussion, the board protocols.
We're not on item E, we're on item A.
Yes, but are we taking them as a group vote?
We are voting on each item
So
individually.
then I can make a motion for item A, but
Thank
please
you.
note for item E, would love to discuss.
All right, I need you to make a motion for, are you making a motion for policy series A? Ms. Bowles?
Yes.
Okay, can you make the motion, please?
So moved.
I have a second, Ms. Cooper.
Second.
All right. It has been moved and properly second that we accept the policy series A's as presented. Please vote. Right. And the vote is 8 in favor. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is policy series B. This is a second read and we're voting. There is Mr. Doyle. There was input on one policy. Mr. Doyle has sent that revised policy. And that was the only thing that we received. Ms. Hill, I see your light.
Yes, Madam Chair. I just want to share a few things in reference to policy B.
Go ahead.
I want to say that I appreciate the robust discussion regarding policy B and the proposed increase in the travel budget from 6,500 to 10,000. I respect Ms. Mary Baker's concerns that a 54% increase may not be feasible. I'm unclear about the correlation drawn between the adjustment and the student field trips. If scholars are indeed being denied the opportunity to participate in field trips, I would appreciate clarity on what is hindering this opportunity so we can address it collectively. I agree with the suggestion of establishing a total travel budget for all board members, allowing those who wish to attend conferences the opportunity to do so. Mr. Straker and Ms. Cooper noted that they did not use their travel funds last year. This supports the ideal of consolidating the funds into one total amount for all board members. This year, Ms. Bowles graciously transferred her funds, enabling me to attend the CUBE conference because she recognized the importance of board member education and professional growth. Her support has been instrumental in me developing as a board member. While I respect that no board member has exhausted their funds, I believe this varies on individual priorities. For me, education and professional growth are paramount. Despite holding a BA in human resources and an MBA with a concentration in criminal justice, I recognize how critical it is of my ongoing training to fulfill my role as an effective first-term board member. I believe that it is inconsistent to require professional development for our teachers and staff while not setting the same standard for ourselves. Attending conferences has allowed me to make informed decisions in areas such as hiring superintendent, conducting his evaluation, policy review, and budget oversight. It is in most professions, continuing education is not optional, it is essential. Similarly, for the school board members, it is critical for maintaining excellence in governance. During this last year, I attended 3 conferences and participated in the Advocacy and Equity Institution twice, where I had the opportunity to advocate in Congress for the IDEA, Title I, Title II, Title IV, and the Farm Bill. For this, I did collaborate with our staff to ensure those efforts were impactful and shared my learnings via email with all my board members. Each conference I attend, I share my notes, I come back, and I ask to implement some of the things that I have learned. This commitment underscores the necessity of proper training and development for new board members, comparable to the training we provide for teachers, assistant principals, principals, and others in leadership roles during their initial years. I completely agree that board members must adhere to established policies, as this ensures integrity and consistency in our work. This expectation applies equally to all board members. Any concerns about policy adherence should be addressed transparently and consistently to uphold trust and accountability, both within the board and with the community we serve. I thank you for this opportunity to share my perspective. I am committed to working collaboratively to ensure our policies and practices reflect our dedication to student success, the integrity of our governance, and together we continue to build cultures of trust, accountability that benefits our students and our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hill. All right, that particular policy, BBBE, the board had discussion and we decided upon the policy this was the only one that was changed, BBBE. It is in front of you. So at this time, I will entertain a motion for approval of policy series B. Ms. Baker.
I move that we accept the policies as currently written.
All right. Ms. Cooper.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second that we accept the policies as submitted with this revision on BBBE. Please vote. Is Ms. Bowles there? Thank you. And the vote is 8 in favor. All right, the next item on the agenda is policy series C. This is a second read and we're voting tonight. I will entertain a motion for policy series C. I will make the motion that we accept policy series C as submitted. I need a second. Ms. Baker.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and properly second that we accept policy series C as presented. Please vote. And the vote is 8 in favor. All right, now we're on board protocols. Ms. Bowles, you said that you wanted to pull the board protocols. Is there something that you need to add, that you need to take out, or what? We had a discussion about the board protocols at our last meeting.
Would you like to skip the meeting calendar?
I
Or you
can't.
want to save that part for last? Item D.
Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped over the board calendar. Forgive me. All right. We have two proposals for the board calendar. I actually was going to consider amending the two meeting board, but I guess I need to ask Dr. Smith and his team. On the calendar where we still meet, the two meetings. If I can get that one up. In the announcements, the young man mentioned the fact, oh, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong thing. Let me get, okay, where we normally have the two meetings. So we have our first meeting listed for January being on the 13th. Okay, so that's like about 2 weeks in. I'm gonna ask you and your staff, we put it there because we thought it would be too much to just come right in that
Fine with
first
that.
day.
And I'm fine with that.
Okay, so you don't want to try to do anything that week, like maybe make it a Tuesday or
I'm personally fine with the date as.
the 14th?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just leave it as is. So we have two calendars here, one with the regular twice a month meeting, and then we have a calendar for the once a month meeting. So I guess what I would just do is I'll start with the twice a month meeting, and we will ask for a motion. Ms. Cooper.
I move that we accept the twice a month meeting.
Okay. Ms. Baker.
Second.
All right. It's been moved and properly second that we accept the twice a month meeting. Please vote. I think we have enough votes. Okay, so we have, we have 5 in favor and two abstentions and 1 in opposition. Ms. Bowles, you and I are the abstaining members. Do you want to state an abstention or are you just good with it?
My abstention is related to the fact that I'm not outright opposed of 2 meetings a month, but I do think that we can be better stewards of meeting times and all that it yields for students in our district.
All right. And I'm going to concur with Ms. Bowles. I think that if I know that we have some board members that can't make the one, so I'm not in opposition. I'm just kind of in the middle. I want to do what is best for the majority. So it looks like the vote is 5 in favor, 2 in opposition, and 1 opposed. Now, since we have done that, Mr. Doyle, can we just exclude the next calendar since we have the majority on this? Okay, so we can exclude that. Okay, so now I'm sorry, I got these glasses here. Down to the board protocols, Ms. Bowles.
Yeah, thank you. I recognize this was likely up for discussion at the previous meeting and I was unable to attend. I think my question on the norms and protocols doc is twofold. The first is this an effort is the goal for this document to live in our policies? That's my first question.
We do the board protocols. It's a part of our exemplary board. These are the same protocols that we've had for the past 3 or 4 years. So we met when we had our meeting, our work session,
We discussed a few of the protocols. Actually, we kind of changed a few things because Dr. Smith gave us a different communication plan. So we asked for our board members to submit any changes or anything that we needed. I did not receive anything from anyone.
Okay,
So they're on here for a vote tonight because we need to, we need to adopt them.
great. I'd like to bring our attention then. There's not much I outright disagree with. My primary concern is recourse and accountability. So I find that our policies have regulations for how they're implemented. State laws have codes for how they're implemented. And when I read our norms and protocols, I'm unclear what to do in the event of a breach, either by a colleague or a board member who we'd like to call in respectfully, who may breach anything from like governance roles or any of the other subsections of this document. And when I asked that question and began my research, I noticed that the very last portion refers to if the above steps are unsuccessful in finding our resolution, then we'll use policy BH. Policy BH is the code of ethics. So I'm finding kind of a circular piece here and just want our whole board to learn more and have a conversation about what you all think we would do to address anything as a team within this norms and protocols. I know we do it for exemplary board status, but I know it's not just that performative. I know we probably want to abide by and mean all of it. So outside of passing it for the sake of that designation, I would love our team to discuss what you all think we should do to hold ourselves and each other accountable in the event of a breach.
Well, as far as you're asking what we can do to hold each other accountable. Is that your question?
Not entirely. I would like us to codify, just like we've typed out what we mean at every level. I think what I'm trying to say is I'd like to pull this item, and the reason I'd like to pull it is so that we can figure out how to insert what we would do for recourse. Like what is there's no recourse. There's no
I mean, could you give me an example of recourse? Because
yeah, I think what I'm trying to say is I'm making all this up, but if we had a school policy that said every scholar in the whole building has to wear a uniform or else, the or else would be thing one, thing two, oh, the counselor might give him a uniform, or, we have steps, like we know what to do in a regulatory implementation process. And with this document, my challenge to myself and each other as a team is that I don't see how or where. Teeth is another word for it. There's no teeth. This seems
go ahead.
Performative. And I know we all want to ascribe to norms and protocols, but I also recognize that we are each other's keepers.
Well, there's really nothing that we can do. I mean, let's just say that we come to a board meeting and we haven't read our literature, and we can tell that somebody hasn't read the literature. There's nothing that I can do if you haven't read what you're supposed to read. The only recourse is, the only thing that we can do is if the group collectively says that they're going to write somebody up, and that really doesn't mean anything other than a letter. We abide by the BH policy.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody on this board. If we feel like somebody shouldn't be a board member, we can't remove anybody from the board. The only person that can remove somebody from the board are the voters at election time, and if in between that would be the governor.
Yeah.
So basically, all these are just what we have decided the way we would conduct ourselves. Come to meetings being prepared, you know, and as I said, we had a discussion about communication. So all we're trying to do is just pass these. We've done these every year, and as I said, the assignment was to send anything in that to add or delete.
I think removal is quite extreme for recourse. I mean, that was not my inquiry. I think you've answered the question, which is that we just do this to submit it for consideration for the exemplary status.
Ms. Cooper.
So just listening to the conversation, it brought up a thought. So Clem, if we pulled this and tabled it to January, could this be something that we do in a board retreat as a board to make sure that we're all on the same page as with the board protocol and the norms? And if it's any other additional information we want to put in there. And the reason I'm saying that is because Ms. Hill and Ms. Bowles, they were not here last time when we talked about this and requested the information. So just your thoughts.
That would be fine. I would need to know what the GSBA deadline for applying for exemplary status is, and I'm not aware of that deadline offhand, but I think that is the only restriction you have.
This is not to meet a deadline. This is for us to do annually. And these are the same protocols that we've had, you know, I understand that they were not present, but they weren't present, but they were the board. Even if you don't come to a meeting, the board packet is there. So board members can look at the board packet, and the board members, the chair is here, the vice chair is here. If there was something that needed to be taken out, I still haven't quite figured out if there's something that Ms. Bowles wants to have removed from here. If there's something that needs to be removed, then we can take it out. If there is something that we need to add, we could approve and delete at another time. I'm just trying to get them done because we're already half into the year. We're going into 2025, and that's basically it. So at this time, I'm going to make a motion that we accept the protocols as presented. And I don't know if I can get a second. Ms. Baker.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and properly second that we accept the protocols as presented. Please vote. All right, Ms. Williams, did you want to have a question or? Did you press the, all right, we have 5 members in favor. And I guess Ms. Hill and Ms. Cooper, are you a abstention? Okay, and then Ms. Bowles is opposed. So 5 in favor.
Madam Chair, can I just say one quick item to my comment and answer to Mr. Tells Cooper's question is that any of the board's policies as well as board norms and protocols can be revised at any point, any month of the year, if that's the board's desire.
Right. Yeah. And even with this document, you know, since Ms. Bowles and Ms. Hill are here now, please feel free to look back over it. And if you would submit your information to us, we can address it. And we can put that on the schedule for the retreat, Ms. Cooper, as you mentioned. Because if you all have had conversation, I mean, like I said, it's just a matter of submitting, submit your information. Just like we had several people that submitted information for policy BBBE, and the board discussed it, and we ended up with what we ended up with today. Somebody wanted to raise it to $10,000, and the majority of the board decided to leave it as it was. We want everybody on the board to have the opportunity to go to conventions. We're just asking that the board members, you know, govern themselves, use your money wisely. And if there are some other board members, we took one of the things out. We actually had to vote because it was in the policy that we had to vote to approve to transfer money. I personally don't feel like we need to do that. If I say, Ms. Hill, I got some money and you can have it, I think that's our business. So, but that was what was in the policy. Nobody had said anything about changing it. So we have removed that from the policy, but we also asked that board members, spend wisely because we're going into a budget season and we should be good stewards of the money just like everybody else should be. All right. I believe we have covered everything and we are in adjournment. Thank you all so much.